Hello, George.
Hello, mate. How are you doing? Welcome. We are the Thamesmen.
We are men and we come from the Thames. Except for we're now in San Francisco,
the River Thames.
LA.
Yeah,
right.
So they don't really have a river here.
No, they don't. This is going to be good. So, God,
what is the thinly the sort of rather bad excuse we have for doing these self-indulgent tracks right now?
What, Motorhead versus Motorhead?
Motorhead versus Motorhead.
Do you need a reason ever to get into Motorhead?
If you're a new romantic, yes, but we're not.
So, listen, don't run away because it's Motorhead versus Motorhead. There's beauty even with the ugliest of warts, which Lemmy has got there. And
he developed a great wart, didn't he? Yeah. It was pretty amazing. Yeah.
So the whole deal about Motorhead is, they came out and really they invented a whole genre of just dirt metal, just speed metal, just hard. They were the first of the first. And, people like Metallica just pay homage to Lemmy. Lemmy left Hawkwind. He started Motorhead. And their first album that they came out, Overkill, whatever, oh my God. Unbelievable. We had never heard it. And it's just spawned a whole new genre, didn't it?
It really did. And they rocked harder and louder and bigger than anyone else. As a 3-piece band, they were unfreaking believable.
Well, actually, the track I'm going to pick is Overkill, and what a song! And talking about harder and louder, this was recorded in 2004. So Lemmy was getting old here, right? And but he still absolutely rocks it. And don't go until you hear the end, because for those who haven't heard Overkill, the drumming at the end is just amazing.
Yeah, excellent. Can't wait.
Overkill.
Loud.
You went from Hawkwind.
Yep.
To Motorhead.
We're covering it.
Unbelievable. Right. Okay, let's get that set up. Okay. I'm ready. Are you ready?
I am ready. Yes.
Okay. We're going in. Play it loud. Be proud. It's Lemmy. 3, 2, 1. Boom.
So good, I can't believe it. See me with the crowd.
Nice. That's awesome.
Oh,
That's so good. You just
Love
want to
it.
go and you need to go and drink Jack Daniels now.
You know,
That's
he got diabetic at the end, so he moved from Jack Daniels and Coke. He moved to vodka and orange because it had vitamin C in.
Didn't do a lot of good at the end, did it? But anyway,
My God, what a great track! The drumming. I mean, where, how? Do you know what? Do you know he used to be Hendrix's roadie?
no, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Really?
He was Hendrix's roadie. And one time Hendrix, he went and scored, I think he said 2,000 trips for Hendrix. And basically, Hendrix took a load. And well, him and Hendrix basically did the lot.
Really?
Yeah, he was Hendrix's roadie. Then he went into Hawkwind. Then he did, where Motorhead came from, I've got
Right. That was so good. That was like, just like, do you remember when I was a teenager and there were the tales of Motorhead, and the lineup at the time, it was, it was Fast Eddie, Lemmy, and Filthy.
I didn't like Filthy. Didn't like it.
No, I didn't like it. And I remember the story, like, being a sort of impressionable 14, 15-year-old rocker, you hear this about Filthy Phil. He went on tour and he didn't change his socks, and they had to be surgically removed at the end of the tour, and you would have that, what's the album, We Are the Road Crew, or, Live from Hammersmith. And, it was just like they were I used to remember pulling out their vinyl album, and they had all the pictures on the sleeve of On the Road and on the tour, and, and it was just like, that was rock heaven for me, Motorhead,
They had that, like, he looks, and the music sounds archaic, and he looks archaic. He's smart guy. The branding was on point. As soon as they came out, right, he was on point. The songs were on point. I mean, the logo, the tusk, the way he dresses. He's a smart dresser, absolutely fantastic from day one.
I loved his hat. He didn't have it in that video, but the hat where he has like the sort of cut off short hat. Do you think I could rock one of those? I've always wanted a hat like that.
Are you Lemmy?
No.
Don't try. So but I saw an amazing program where, because he has swastikas or whatever on him, and then I was one program, and it was a call in, and he basically some kid wrote in a letter saying, he was in trouble with his dad because he was dating this black girl or whatever, and Lemmy just did a most eloquent answer about racism, and what he was not racist. He just collected Nazi memorabilia. Yeah. He was not. As he said, he's had many black girlfriends and many white girlfriends. But he was actually a very, very intelligent guy.
Yeah, no, and like and he's also like in LA there's a bar called the Rainbow Bar and Grill. And Lemmy lived up the hill in an apartment up the road from it. And when he wasn't out and about, he would be propping up the bar at the Rainbow Bar and Grill. You'd often see him there. He would sit at the bar, and there was like a jackpot machine, like a fruit machine, poker machine.
It was a little question answer thing, yeah.
And he'd sit there at the end of the bar and just play it all the time. And you'd go in there and he'd vodka and orange or Jack and Coke. Alex, when you come down, what did you come down for? Was that for the Dandy show
or something like that? Or maybe I was just down.
And we went over to the Rainbow Bar and Grill, and they've got a memorial to him. They got this life-size statue. And I think we put it into another video earlier, but we'll drop it in here. There's a picture of Alex and I. We went and did too many Jack and Cokes in his memory, obviously, and took some pictures with the statue. But yeah, Lemmy used to be there at the Rainbow. If anyone's ever in LA, traveling to LA, if you want to see the last bastion of LA Sunset Strip rock with the coolest people, nice people, go to the Rainbow Bar and Grill. Magic place. Awesome place. Really, really fun. So
and then he was he got a little bit frail, and then he got a little bit ill, and then he went to the doctor, and they said you got brain cancer, and so he went home. The bar manager from the Rainbow Grill brought the machine up to his house. 2 days later, he died.
Yeah,
from diagnosis. So I mean, and that it was so sudden, and and that was a sad day, and that was really sad that day, because I mean, Motorhead is another English bastion tradition of, you know, we all grew up with Motorhead. Even on video games, there was Tony Hawk's Skater game, and they would play Ace of Spades, and I was just 13 years old, just rocking out, listening to that, and Motorhead was just ingrained in English culture all the way through. You know, even though he lived over here.
Yeah, no, absolutely. They were like the I don't know, they were Metallica before Metallica. They were the bands.
Talking of Metallica, did you see when Lemmy I was watching a documentary, and Lemmy went and played with them. And so they pop in to go and see Lemmy, and Lemmy was at some recording studio, and Lemmy goes, "Do you want a drink?" And you're the Metallica. Yeah, okay. So Lemmy gets a bottle of Jack Daniels, and he cracks one open, and he gets a cup, and he just hands it to like Lars, and then he gets another bottle, and he hands it to Kurt, and they all got this whole bottle each, you know, and he's like, "There you go. There you go." And it was like they thought they were going to get a glass. He's handing out entire bottles. But then there's amazing video. He plays with Metallica, and he did Damage Case, which I love. I love Damage Case, and they did some other with Metallica, and they're just like in awe that Lemmy's on stage with them. But I mean, there would be no Metallica if it wasn't for Lemmy.
Yeah, that's very true. You know, he was the guy. So excellent. Well, should we take a quick break?
Yes.
And then we'll be right back after this.
Hello? Hello?
911, what's the nature of your emergency?
Mein Automobil ist on Fritz.
Your automobile's on the Fritz?
Ja, yes! Mein Automobil ist on the Fritz.
That's not really an emergency now, is it, sir?
Nein, mein Automobil ist on the Fritz.
All right, don't call back here again.
Hallo? Einen Moment, Fritz, bitte. Hallo? All
right.
Excellent. Thank you for that.
So if you're interested in hearing that track in the studio, it's better in the studio. But it's better to watch.
So that
live.
drumming solo at the end is pretty amazing, though.
Yeah, but it's better to watch live here, you know, because to understand. But if you want to check it out, back in 79, they did an album called Overkill, and that's where it came from. This is the first track, and I would say they've done a lot of amazing albums, like, you know, Hammersmith, No Live. What's that one at Hammersmith?
No Sleep Till Hammersmith.
Yeah, but I mean, but for me, Overkill's my favorite album. It's got this track on. It's got Damage Case. It's just probably one of the most accessible-ish Motorhead albums. So if you're going to start somewhere, go and pick up that Overkill album now. How many albums did they do?
20-something, I think.
27
and live albums or something. Like, yeah, they did a lot of stuff. Yeah, he was prolific, and and Lemmy was the constant throughout. You know, he was the man. So
I went through a stage where I actually got the top 10 albums. It was only about 6 months ago. I listened to all the top 10, and there was one album which was only, you know, literally done like 8 years ago, 9 years ago, and it was in the top 10. It was phenomenal. I mean, so he didn't ever lose it. It wasn't like, you know, you've done 2 albums and then you've gone a bit mellow, and, you know, or you got a horn section and you got whatever. He stayed true all the way to the end, and he was always on the biker circuit as well. There's a biker circuit every year that they do these festivals, and Hawkwind were always there, and they're just another staple. Motorhead. Oh, sorry, yes, you're right. Yeah, just another great staple, but yeah, fantastic. And true all the way to the end. Never lost it.
Well, I think it's time for doing a bit of scoring. So I think it's a bangers or waggers.
All right, thank you for that. Right, so now we have the impossible task of scoring it. It was my track. It's coming up to the end of the month. There's not much room on the Laser Scoreboard Mark II, so you are now invited, George, to present your score for Lemmy of Motorhead.
Well, like I said, we went and worshipped at the tomb of Lemmy in the Rainbow Bar and Grill. I've been listening to it, Motorhead, since the early '80s, and so he's high on my list. That track, amazing live track. I'm gonna go 8.5.
Yeah, good score. I mean, like, if we wanted to go for a really commercial one that everyone knows, it would have been Ace of Spades.
Yep.
And we would have probably that got made iconic because of Tony Hawk's Game.
Right.
But yeah, this is interesting. Lemmy's an absolute hero of mine, and I think that he was the last great true rocker from that era that just, the 27-year-old club, and he made it all the way through. Yeah. Oh, where do I score this? This is coming in at an 8.5 as well.
Oh, you copycat, you.
I had to. I just had to go. We haven't got enough power on the scoreboard. She's fading in and out.
We need more coal, sir. It's the temporal dimensional hole that I have over here because of the space rock we did earlier. It's blowing everything up around me. It's like, I don't know what the hell's going on. We need a new month or something like that. So
hang in there.
We'll stoke her up. All right. 8.5. Fire up the computer. And that's a 17.0, I believe.
Yay.
God, where's that come in? Oh, actually, okay.
She's fading in and out, George. She's fading in and out. Go on, you put her up.
I hold on to her. Do you think she'll stay?
I'm not sure. She's kind of slipping into the ether.
Oh, I've got it. As long as I don't go.
Hold on.
I'm holding on tight.
You might get sucked in. We might lose you.
I just vanish into this void. Okay, are you ready?
So I'm looking for a new. If you go, I can really upgrade you and get a really good Thames. I might get a Thames lady.
Well, a good-looking one.
Yeah.
Are the good ladies in the good-looking ladies in the Thames?
They all left. Right. Okay.
Let's move on. Oh look,
they all got married off. Gone out the Thames. Right. Where are we?
We're in trouble. Okay, it is below Gary Moore, just above Muse Hysteria at Roskilde, and then above Willie Nelson. So okay.
Yeah, that's not bad. These are all absolutely mega tracks we're listening to. We're not picking some, rando tracks here. We're picking the cream of the crop.
Yeah, that's for sure. Okay,
all
good.
Right, great.
Thank you, my friend. That was awesome. That's a great track. Great memories. Great track.
Can I go like that? You're off camera. All right. See you on the
other side.
Other side.
Okay, hold on. Don't
get sucked in. See ya.
See ya. Bye.
I wish you would get sucked in.
Oh, nice.
All right.
Hey babe, you look so scared. All I want is a special care. On the run, the sun is confusion. All I need's a little consolation. And I can show me your face. I'm all over the place. And then you try to face. Move over for a damage case.
Hey babe, don't act so scared. All I want is a special care. Don't victimize you. All I want to do is fantasize you. And I can tell by your face. I'm all over the place. I'm a total disgrace. Move over for a damage case. Move over. some more Motorhead, don't you? You need some more, don't you?